Hey, Texas Lake Syndicate friends. Pam and I have been having a discussion today. We were actually out making episodes and having our coffee this morning. We were talking about some things about lake life. And we're like, you know what? We shouldn't just keep this to ourselves. We really need to share it with you all. Yes. So we wanted to just talk about what lake life looks like, because in so many ways, it's not just about owning a house on a lakefront. There's so much more to it than just that.
Yes, I mean it's a complete. It's a mind game. It's a vibe. It's a lifestyle. It's what makes you happy. What brings down your blood pressure.
Right.
What's the draw.
Right. And
of being at the lake.
Right. And it is not just being able to walk out to the lake out your back door. It's about having a community of people that may or may not live on the lake, that love to put a boat in on the weekends, or maybe even people who don't live here on the regular.
Right.
You know, there are a lot of people that do VRBOs, and that's a great way to experience lake life, because there are lots of different lakes in Texas. What do we say?
229.
229
At
lakes.
least there's that many lakes that we have agents
that work
available to work on those lakes.
And so even if you get a chance to go and rent on a lake for a weekend or a week, you experience that lake, because these lakes, each one have a different feel to them.
Yes.
Some of them are very high end, very shishi. And then there's some of us that are, you know, a little more laid back, that, I don't know, I might show you houses in shorts and sandals. So
yes, absolutely. I mean, have you ever tried to walk on a boat dock with high heels?
Yeah, it's not.
It doesn't work.
Not good for anyone. No,
broken ankle guaranteed.
Yeah,
but yeah, you don't have to be on the water to enjoy everything that the lake has to offer.
Right. As a matter of fact, we're sitting here on my back patio. I don't live on the lake. I live lake adjacent.
Right.
I live right here by a golf course, and this is our patio, and the lake is just right over there. And we visited today with some guys about where I want to get a boat and put it in their slip, and they'll have it ready for me when I want it. I mean, there's so much more to it than just the water.
Right.
There's the community.
Yes.
Lakes create a community, don't you think?
They do. It's a different mentality. Just regardless of the neighborhood, most folks buying on or near the water are looking for a certain feel.
Right.
They want a little more slower paced living. They like knowing the lake is there, whether they actually get on the water or not. It just creates that ideal.
Right.
Just like some folks like to be on acreage and not see a neighbor.
Right.
When you're in a lake community, it's typically friendlier. People are more open. You all have a shared interest.
Right.
Regardless of your skin color, your job, wherever you're from, it doesn't matter. All walks of life enjoy the lake in the same way.
Yes.
Where you're comfortable living in that community is up to you.
Yeah,
that's
if you're the
preference.
guy in the trailer that's going and fishing off of somebody else's dock.
Hey, whatever, make friends with your neighbors that have docks. I mean, that's what I tell people that aren't buying on the water. Well, you need to make friends with your neighbors. Trust me, they'll invite you over.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly. So, and I know one of the things that we first fell in love with here is there is a very, where we are on this lake, there's a lot of hills around it. And so the houses are kind of set up into the hill, so you get almost this Italian vibe when you come over the hill, and all these little houses are tucked up into it all around the lake. And so it has a very tangible vibe. And I know when Stephen and I first came across that hill on 281, we were like, oh, this is it. This is what it feels like. But to some people, this is way too shishi.
Right.
To some people, they want a lake with woods around it and fishing and not to be able to see another person.
That's correct.
And there are lakes for that.
Yes, there are. I mean, there's truly something for everyone.
Yeah.
And just through the company that we work for, we get inquiries from all over the nation, and they're not even looking for a specific lake. They're looking for a specific lake in a certain state. And they don't care which lake it is as long as it checks those boxes.
Right.
So even though someone will reach out to us, we don't necessarily end up selling them a property on our lake, but we're able to refer them to somebody else that does have that lake that's going to suit that individual. Only within the syndicate. I mean, let's keep it real, right? We're doing this for ourselves, but it truly is. There's something for everyone if you're wanting to be close or on the lake.
Right.
There is a neighborhood and a lake for everyone.
Right. From the very high end stuff. I mean, 2 blocks over, it's a completely different neighborhood and a completely different vibe than here. So it's about finding your people and really finding the lake that suits you. And that is part of what we are doing this podcast for. Sure. It's, we're realtors.
We sell lake property. I mean, we're not trying to avoid that. That's the elephant in the room. Right. But really and truly, our job as a waterfront specialist is not just saying, let's find you the prettiest house on the best lot in the best neighborhood, because that may not suit your needs on the water. What kind of boat are you going to buy? Or if you already have a boat, what kind of boat? How much water depth do you need? Do you need wide open? Or are you interested in coves?
Right.
That's just the tip of the iceberg in deciding what area is best for you.
Right. And it was funny because I was telling you this morning about a family that wanted a weekend house. And they thought maybe they wanted farther in, closer to Austin and all of that area. And so I had said to them, they were going to look in both places. And I said, what I would like is for you to look in both places and feel the atmosphere, feel the pace, feel the vibe of that area, and then do the same here. And then ask yourself, what lifestyle do I want? Because that lifestyle over there may be the one that's better for you, or this very laid back, slow, we'll get to it when we get to it thing might be more you. And as it turned out, they did that, and what they thought they wanted was not at all what they wanted. And then when they got here, they wanted something else. And a matter of fact, they loved it so much that they bought a permanent home here. Right. And that is why we really encourage you to don't shy away from those VRBOs and and staying in a cabin somewhere for a week and experiencing it, because every lake has a feel to it.
And every neighborhood has a different feel. So you may have identified the lake that you want to be on because of the attributes of the lake. Right. Then you have to find the neighborhood that makes the most sense for you.
Exactly right.
Because, there are neighborhoods where you have everything from travel trailers up to multi-million dollar site-built homes, all in the same neighborhood. And believe it or not, the travel trailers, because of the way the neighborhood is designed, do not affect the value or the sellability of your highest end property in that neighborhood. So that could be kind of a misnomer when you're around the lake, that being next to a, let's just say, manufactured or modular home. Right. And then down the street, you have a full-on, 5,000 square foot home on the water. It's two different animals living in the same zoo, right? That's good. That's a good analogy. But everybody enjoys the lake in their own way. Yeah. And just because you feel the need to be on the water doesn't mean that the guy that's off the water is enjoying the lake any less. They're just enjoying it in their manner.
Exactly. So it's really important to take the time to feel it and not to feel pushed by a certain person's expectation of what they think that lake is, because you might feel it and experience it very differently. Right. And so that's the thing we wanted to get on here and encourage you. What was it we were saying? There's a butt for
every seat
and a boat for every lake.
That's right.
So you've got to find what works for you. And maybe even boating is not your thing. Maybe it's golfing. And there's, for instance, here there's 5 golf communities just in this one little area. And so you have to figure out, but those people still love the lake life. They love being around here, but they love the golf. So they want to be on the golf course. Yes. So there's so many different ways to experience lake life. And we really want to encourage you to take the time to figure it out. And that's what our podcasts are about. So while it might feel like we're just talking about houses, we're not. We're talking about a lifestyle.
We really are. And there's something for everyone. There's really and truly, shockingly, pretty much something for every budget. You may have to,
massage it a little bit.
Yeah, you may have to refine, your wants and, what you want versus what you really need. But if you really want to be on the lake, there's a property out there for you. And of course, that's what we're here for, is to help you find that. But hopefully this information helps you kind of refine exactly what it is you're looking for.
Yeah, because some people are retired and they just want to take it easy, but other people have kids and they want to be near activities and things. And so you've got to find your people, find your tribe.
That's right.
And find your lake.
Yeah.
And hopefully by listening to our podcast, that will help you do that.
Absolutely. And what do we say?
Life is short. By the lake home.